June 5th in 2025, Tesla loses $152 billion before the closing bell. Not because of a product recall, not due to an economic downturn, due to a single tweet on Truth Social. And that's how Elon Musk destroyed everything he ever built. December 18th, 2025, Tesla's shares reach $480 per share, the all-time record. Elon Musk has invested nearly $300 million in getting Trump re-elected president, and the financial district believes the payback will be biblical. Self-driving deregulation, federal contracts, a compliant EPA. Tesla's market cap exceeds that of the next 9 car makers combined, more valuable than Toyota, Volkswagen, GM, Ford, and Stellantis merged. And the brand. The brand is unassailable. Elon Musk becomes Time magazine's Person of the Year. For the second time, the climate savior tycoon who will send humans to Mars and save the planet on his way. Tesla isn't just a car, it is a statement of values and an identity badge. Primarily purchased by college-educated, eco-friendly progressives, the type that would rather walk than ride in a combustion engine SUV. The bumper sticker says, "I'm on the right side of history." Then, Musk steps into the Oval Office with a chainsaw, and everyone responsible for Tesla's success starts keeping very close watch on their backs. January 20th, 2025, Trump's inauguration. Musk takes the stage and gives an enthusiastic salute to the crowd. Right hand slam into his chest, then a dramatic flourish. It's called enthusiasm. But Holocaust historians disagree. The clip is replayed on repeat in Berlin, Paris, and London. Just 2 days later, Musk becomes the head of an organization known as the Department of Government Efficiency. In less than 3 months, he downsizes government agencies, closes down USAID, fires 10,000 federal workers on live television, and appears at a CPAC conference carrying a chainsaw over his head, laughing. Tesla becomes a political brand, not the one he wanted. In late January, Elon Musk flies to Berlin and explicitly endorses the AfD, Germany's xenophobic far-right party, in advance of a national election. In a country where the far right remains an absolute taboo, the moral red line no politician can cross, Tesla's CEO is about to do just that. The numbers show up immediately. Germany, January. Tesla sales figures: 1,277 units, 59% YoY, lowest in more than a year. Market share tumbles from 14 to 4. France, 63. The UK, 12. While the overall European EV market is growing 34% during the month, only Tesla is bleeding. A top auto industry analyst delivers the autopsy diagnosis in 5 words. Nobody wants to be associated with it. Soon, the streets join in. Suddenly, Tesla Takedown, a movement unknown just a month ago, organizes protests at over 250 Tesla dealerships in 9 countries around the globe. A dozen Teslas torched in Toulouse on one night, 7 in Ottersberg, Germany, 17 vehicles torched in the Italian headquarters, Molotov cocktails thrown at a Tesla repair facility in Las Vegas, the sign of "Resist" spray-painted across the front doors. 3 Cybertrucks torched in a Parramatta showroom in Sydney, jerrycan lids discovered at the crime scene. 28 separate acts of vandalism in Vancouver within 3 months. A dealership painted by protesters in Tasmania calling Musk a Nazi. Someone throwing rocks at the windshield of a pregnant woman driving a Tesla in Pennsylvania. The FBI designates the campaign domestic terrorism. Insurance premiums on the Tesla Model Y grow 29%. Vandalism claims rise rapidly. Protesters occupy the entrance outside a Manhattan Tesla showroom, chanting for a freezing February night one single line that ends up on every TV channel. Elon Musk can go to Mars. We don't need your Nazi cars. Meanwhile, a survey reveals 31% of Tesla owners thinking about selling their cars. Saturday Night Live puts out a satirical commercial about Musk unveiling his newest model, the fully self-vandalizing Tesla with AI graffiti painting features. And May 30th, 2025 arrives. His term as a special government employee is over. Elon Musk resigns from Doge in anger, furious that the Republican president has signed the big, ugly bill that will end the federal EV tax credit. Exactly the same subsidy that allows Tesla to compete with China's EV manufacturers. For a week, he rages on X, saying how Trump must be primaried for voting for the legislation. He threatens a political donation boycott until Trump changes his mind. And the president ignores him. Until June 5th, Musk posts Trump's name in the Epstein files, and the inevitable follows. An hour after Trump enters the Oval Office, a Truth Social post is published. In his typical brutal style, Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. Following the post comes the threat that sends Tesla into oblivion. President Trump openly suggests canceling federal contracts from every Musk company, including SpaceX, Starlink, and Tesla. The market perceives it as a death threat. Tesla's shares drop 14% overnight, $152 billion in market value, gone before the closing bell. This was the largest one-day loss in Tesla's history, even bigger than the worst recalls, even bigger than any earnings miss. The man who spent billions making a kingmaker had finally lost the favor of his king, live on TV. 3 weeks later, Trump posts again. This time, he hints that the Department of Government Efficiency might take a closer look at Musk's subsidies. The man behind the organization becomes its enemy number one. By December 2025, the payback arrives one country after another. France, Tesla. December deliveries, 1,942 units, 66% YOY. Sweden, 71. Across the EU, Tesla deliveries decline 28% annually, while the rest of the market rises by 27%. Tesla is losing market share. Actually, it is being driven out of business. The only country in Europe that sees rising Tesla sales in 2025 is Norway, which grows 88% in December alone. What makes it so tragicomic is that this same month, Norway reintroduces a 25% VAT on electric vehicles costing above 500,000 kroner. Tesla's last remaining loyal customer base raises taxes on it. Cybertruck, Tesla's only new passenger vehicle released in recent years, which Elon Musk publicly pushed, fails so spectacularly that nobody even cares anymore about tracking its monthly sales numbers. In Meridian, Idaho, 16 Cybertrucks are spray-painted in a single night. The owners trade them in on Mazdas. Vancouver International Auto Show removes Tesla from its 2025 lineup, citing safety concerns. BYD takes the lead in global EV deliveries. Volkswagen approaches. Once a $1.4 trillion company, Tesla starts falling back in an industry that it pioneered. Inside Tesla, Elon Musk changes tack. He stops talking about cars. Instead, Musk focuses on robo-taxis. Tesla launches them in Austin, Texas, with a small number of vehicles operating in a closed-off geographical region, a full decade after Musk promised millions of robo-taxis worldwide. He talks about building humanoids, about sustainable abundance. When New York Times interviews the Tesla chairman about their corporate strategy, Robin Denholm states that the board has full faith in it. There were no restrictions put by the board on Musk's political activity. Meanwhile, the Tesla owners start displaying on their bumpers printed stickers saying, "I bought this before we knew." Come spring 2026, Tesla's shares are still 50% lower compared to the pre-crisis highs. Quarterly profits down by more than a fifth. Annual deliveries decreasing despite constant growth expectations, a rare feat for such a hyped company. Tesla didn't fail because of competition, didn't fail because of a product recall or a regulatory environment, didn't even fail because of a market slowdown. It failed because the same man behind its success told everybody that he is the brand. He was right about that. Hence the disaster. Next case study releases Wednesday. Subscribe so you don't miss a case study update.